Hey everybody, Joseph McDermott here, Diamond and Jeunesse, one of the co-founders of Diamond Dynasty 300. So excited to have you guys. I'm going to be talking about a little bit what I'm going to say is the best part of our company, which is getting paid. Most people, we call it compensation plan. Some people call it, a map to earning money. Some people call it this is how our company pays you. Whatever it is that you want to call it, we just call it a compensation plan or rewards program within our company. So that being said, guys, I'm excited to be here to talk a little bit about what it is that we do here. But before I get into all of this, I do want to put up an earnings disclaimer. One thing I do want to say is if you can read these two paragraphs, any earnings or income statements or earnings or income examples are our earnings and not typical. So there's no assurance you'll do as well, and you can make nothing at all. But if you basically rely upon our figures, you must accept the risk of not doing as well. Wherein is where specific income figures are used and attributed to other individuals or in the business, those persons or businesses have earned that amount. There's no assurance you'll do as well. If you apply upon, like I said, our figures, you must accept the risk of not doing as well. What we're trying to say here is that there's no guarantees that you're going to go out there and make a ton of money. All we're doing is giving you the ability with the business vehicle to go out there and make as much money as you like. But I just want to put that earnings disclaimer out there, and let's get to the real meat now. This is where it all starts. It starts with you becoming an active distributor. Now, your goals when you come into this business, for example, if you're in the US, it's $49.99 to get your starter kit, or international, it's $29.99. Because it's the reason why it's more expensive is because $49.99, you're getting a physical, actually what we call J kit in the mail. So you're getting, different what we call brochures and materials that you're going to get in the mail. From a standpoint of being international, let's say Canada or any other place, $29.99 is because it's more of a digital copy. So once you purchase your starter kit, you're going to purchase your product package, and you want to do 100 CV minimum or more. We're going to talk a little bit about what that means. Also, you're going to commit to a 60 CV auto ship. So it goes to approximately about $100 a month. As I said in a lot of the videos, auto ship is going to equal your paycheck. Auto ship is going to accumulate points for you. Auto ship equals product. Product equals big business. And that's really what we teach here, guys. This is real simple to become an active distributor. This is what you would do. And this is how you're going to also, when other people come into business, this is exactly what they're going to do. So if you want to know if somebody's active, if they follow these 3 simple steps, then you know they will become what we call an active distributor in your tree. Going executive, same thing. You have you got maybe talk to Sandy. Sandy liked what she see. You talk to Tom. He liked what he sees. And they purchase a starter kit, just like we said. They go out and purchase their product package, 100 CV minimum. They commit to their 60 CV and auto ship, which is approximately, like I said, $100 a month. And now you went executive. That is really the first crucial step of this entire company. Our goal in this entire company is to help people go executive. And that's really what we teach. That's how we go out there and build this business to go from executive to diamond, as we did. In for example, our case, we went out there and built a team from 0 to diamond in 60 days, not just with us going out there and going diamond by ourselves, but we had a bunch of people that went executive. We had a bunch of people that went other ranks that we're going to talk about in this video. That's the exciting part about this whole thing, is that the company will pay you well if you can learn this one skill, helping people go executive. Now, Jeunesse compensations plan is 6 streams of income. Now, when we do our presentations, we talk about this when we're standing in front of the room. We say, how many people get paid, 1 or 2 ways? And mostly everybody's going to raise their hand. Most people only get paid 1 way, or usually 2 ways if they're doing some type of commission or sales. How would you like the ability to get 6 streams of income? That's what we're going to cover a little bit. We're going to talk about retail profits. We're going to talk about the customer acquisition bonus. from a standpoint of bringing in new people. We're going to talk about team commissions. We're going to talk about leadership matching bonuses. Also, customer acquisition incentives. We're going to talk about leadership bonus pools. See, all these things, you have the ability to earn 6 different streams of income when your job only pays you maybe 1 or 2. How exciting would that be to be able to earn 6 different streams of income? Let's go into the first one. Retail profit. For example, you are purchasing from yourself at wholesale and you're selling it at retail. So this is an example. You paid $83.95 for the rejuvenation serum. That's USD for that product, for example, right? You turned around and sold it for the retail profit, which would be $134.95. You earned a $51 retail profit just in that first sale. Think about this, guys. How long would it take you to earn $51 at your job? Let's say you're only making, $8 an hour or $10 an hour. You'd have to work 5 hours to make $51. You are able to do that within seconds, with doing this model right here, just the retail side. We have literally people taking our product like Instantly Ageless. Instantly Ageless is all over. I mean, it's just gone mainstream. It's been on Rachel Ray. I was on Inside Edition the other day. The owners of the product who basically created this, Kelly and Greg Sorrell, amazing people. They were working at this concept and they basically pulled it off. And now our company is going through streaming momentum with this product. A lot of people take that little box of 50 sachets and they go and they can get it from themselves at wholesale for $45. They're turning around and making profit anywhere from $250 to sometimes even $500 a box because they're taking those little sachets and they're selling them anywhere from $5 to $10 per sachet. And what they're doing is they're basically giving away the product for free and they're charging a handling fee. Just an amazing way that any other company does it on TV. You have the ability to buy this product from yourself at wholesale and go make a lot of money. I know people specifically that are making anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 extra a month just going out there and selling those little sachets. Isn't that amazing to have that type of retail profit at your fingertips? And that's just one way that we get paid here. Also, we have an amazing thing where you can actually get 2 preferred customers and they will actually pay for your product. So the fun thing about this is that you go out and you talk, let's say, to your sister. She wants to buy the product from you. She becomes a preferred customer. And then you go and talk to maybe your aunt. Your aunt wants to buy the product from you. Then she becomes a preferred customer. Now you have 2 preferred customers and now you're getting your, let's say, Luminescence, the rejuvenation serum. Let's say you're getting that now for free because those are the 2 products that people are ordering. You can do that every single month. You could go out there and get 2 more customers every single month. And we're going to talk a little bit about what that looks like. What would that look like if you went out and just got out 2 customers every month and you taught your team to do the exact same thing? It's amazing what kind of growth you can have in your business and all over the world with customers with this type of model. The third way is another amazing way, which is we are out there talking about products and we're talking about, the idea of, using these products. But the one biggest part that I love about this business is that we have the ability to bring in new people. See, so many people out there are looking for opportunities. As you know, like going out and buying a franchise these days is not the most, what I would say, affordable way to go out and do a business anymore. The franchise industry, for example, like let's say you wanted to go and buy, a certain kind of franchise. I mean, you're looking at a point where, you're probably going to spend anywhere from $500,000 for a small yogurt shop to, millions of dollars for a Subway. And the problem is that you're looking at anywhere from 3 to 5 years before you can even make profit. What if I could show you a way to earn back your investment with just bringing a few people in? And that's really what our company does. Our company rewards us these bonuses when people come in and they buy what we call these product packages. So for example, like you come in a basic pack, you're going to get 100 CV in the tree and you're going to get $25 customer acquisition bonus. That's what they give you for bringing somebody into the company to have their own opportunity. And let's look at the one that, I really like to look at. And this is the one that I bring most people when they come into the business, the ambassador package. 500 CV in your tree. And we're going to talk about what that means. And $250 customer acquisition bonus. I mean, for example, we brought in somebody, and the first day they came into the business, they were here in Canada. They brought in somebody right along with them to the ambassador package. And that day, within the first minute that they signed up, they signed somebody up, $250 like that, about $310 here in Canadian. Isn't that amazing that within your first, this lady's already made about $400, what she was already making in her part-time job for the whole month. And she did that in her first week. This is the thing that we get excited about, because other people out there are looking for opportunity, for a low-cost opportunity, and we have the ability to give them that opportunity. Let me show you a little bit more about what that looks like. This is what we call the Supreme package. And this package is the package that I like to bring people on if they just don't have the money. I believe this is one of the best packages because it helps them get to a fast start. And we're going to talk a little bit about what that means. So, for example, you're getting all the products from a standpoint of the Luminescence line. You're getting a box of Instantly Ageless, which we already talked about how you can take that in retail. You get a box of Reserve, and you get one bottle of Affinity. This is the best part, though. You're getting Check Match as a Pearl for 60 days. So even if this is the most you could afford, the $4.99 packages is really where you want to be at. Now, we have other packages that are $1.99. But what I would tell you is that you don't really want to have to work your way all the way up the comp plan, do you? So the best part of it is that you actually get to earn income and get paid as this Pearl rank for 60 days. So it gives you 60 days to go out there and hit that rank. And we're going to talk about what that rank is, what Pearl is. But this is the best way to, I say, get started. And it's the best way to help people get started, because a lot of people can come up with $4.99 extra. You can go do a lot of stuff. You can have a garage sale. You can go sell stuff on Craigslist. I've even told people to turn off their cable TV, because if your cable is not making you money, then why do you have it? If you have an extreme why, you want to get out of your job, or you want to have a better life, or, take the vacation, what is TV going to do for you? What is that serving you? The next package, the jumbo package. Again, you can see all the product that you get. You're getting a little bit more here. But here, you're getting a sapphire for 90 days. Now look at that. You're actually, in the sapphire in our company, we're going to talk about what a sapphire is and what that means for you. But now you're getting Check Match as a sapphire. So it gives you 90 days to get to that level where you can actually go out there and earn as a sapphire. We're going to talk about what Check Match is and why that's so important. But I just want you guys to see the packages and the pricing so you guys can get a good idea of what's happening here. Next one, 1 year jumbo pack. Now, this is something that's truly a little bit different than I've seen in any other company. Number one, you're getting all the products. Now, just to make a disclaimer real quick, these packages that you see are for the U.S. market. If you're in another country, maybe you're in Canada, you might see these a little bit different. There might be different products and different ones. And so, just want to let you guys know, this is from a U.S. perspective, when we're making this video, that you can see that these are, U.S. based, what I call initial packages. But that being said, this 1 year jumbo pack, you're getting all the products. But on top of that, guys, you're getting your auto ship, what we talked about in the beginning, right? That 60 CV, that's being dripped over a period of a year for you. So it's almost like you're paying up front, but you're making a huge discount because you're getting paid. Basically, you're getting the ability to have your auto ship paid up front for a year. So how is exciting? On top of that, you're actually getting Check Match as a sapphire for 90 days. So you're getting that paid rank as a sapphire for 90 days. So that gives you 90 days to go out there and hit it. And that gives you the ability to go out there and, what I say, make some faster income. Let's say you bring somebody in, the business, and they start doing really well. You're going to be able to earn what we call Check Match. We're going to go over a little bit what that means. But I just want you guys, like I said, to see the packages, see what you get, so that way you understand a little bit more about what's happening, with these different packages. Ambassador package. This something is what we really focus on, because the ambassador package, which I believe is the best package to get started on, if you're going to come in and build this business. Now, look at this. You're getting all the products, but look at this. Sapphire for 180 days. So for 6 months, you're getting paid as a Sapphire. And we're going to talk about why that's important. What does that mean to you? And how is that going to help you truly in your business? And this is important because when you see in the check match and you hear some of the stories that I'm going to tell you later on in this video, you're going to see why that Sapphire for 180 days and why we tell our people, the people that I worked with that have been most successful in this company, the people that we brought in personally, that have helped us go diamond in 60 days. These are the people that come in on the ambassador package because they understood the importance of this package, because their team understood the importance of this package. And we duplicated that throughout our team because we believe if you're going to come here and build in Jeunesse, this is one of the better packages because it gives you what we call more CV in your tree. Well, we're going to explain that, but you're also getting a Sapphire for 180 days. You can't, when I say beat this package, this is the best package that we like to focus on to help people go fast in Jeunesse. Now let's talk about team commissions. Now this, for you, some people, you might see this for the first time and you're going to think, well, this is a little bit different. What I'm telling you guys is that this goes against the grain of a lot of what people think of how you should make income. When most people go out there and they make income, like I said, they go and they trade time for money. We do a different concept. We build what we call teams. Now, this is the thing where you can come here and you can earn up to $750 in team commissions per week, $26,250 by going out there and showing people how to go out and build this business. Now, let me put a disclaimer here. What I'm not saying is that you're going to go out and make $26,250 a week, by doing nothing. You're going to basically go out there and build a team of people. So even if, let's say, you landed a superstar and they joined on your left side, and you landed a superstar and they joined on your right side, you could literally come here and when we say max out the team commission part of our comp plan, you can max it out if they just went out and did the volume for you. And you can do up to 750 team commissions per week, which would equal up to $26,250 a week. Now, how many people can change their life with $26,250 a week? I'm pretty sure everybody that's watching this could pretty much change their life. They can go on the vacations. They could probably even, not have to go to the job that they don't want to go to. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do with $26,250 a week. Now, let's talk about what that looks like. Now, stick with me here. Becoming a distributor, as we say, with 100 personal volume. So you're enrolling as a distributor, that basically one on the left and one on the right. So as they accumulate what we call this CV, as you saw in the beginning, the CV adds up by bringing people into the company. It adds because people are buying product from you. Everything has what we call commissionable volume attached to it. So when you have 600 on one side and 300 on the other side, you're going to earn what we call a $35 team commission. Now, commissionable volume is anything that is below you, anything that's below you in the tree, any, auto ship, anybody that purchases a product, a preferred customer, all those points are going to be on either your left team or your right team. And that's really what a team commission is. And those points can add up because, like I said, let's say you bring somebody in that comes into the business and they go out and do a bunch of commissionable volume, then you're going to have a bunch of that commissionable volume banked maybe on one side. And then let's say, you start building the other side, and every 300 in CV, now you're cycling, you're making $35. And there are people that are literally cycling what we say that 750 team commissions cycles in a week. Some of those people in the beginning of the week are maxing that out on their first minute. Some of the people that we work with above us are maxing that out in their first minute of the new week. So is it possible? Yes. So that's the great thing about this is that there are people that have done it, and you can do that too. So it's very important to see that this is just a small building blocks of how you go out there and get team commissions. Now, this is the exciting part, guys. Leadership matching bonus. This is truly the best part, I think, of our comp plan where, when Wendy Lewis wrote this comp plan, she designed it with, I call the right behaviors. See, because our company pays money up front to help people make money while you're going. So while you're working, this business part-time, you're able to make a little bit of money. But as your business grows and it grows with you and your team starts to grow and you grow up in what we call these ranks, you go up in rank, you have the ability here to earn on what we call a matching bonus. So let me give you an example. Let's say you came in at we call the ambassador package. You brought in one of your friends. He happened to be, a good business owner, had a nice sized list of people, and he really liked what he saw. So he just went out and told a couple people that told a couple people. And next thing you know, this guy is making $10,000 a month in his first, let's say, 90 days. Well, since you came in at the ambassador pack, you're earning 20% of his front level people. So anybody that he personally brought in, you're earning 20%. So for example, off of him, if he's earning 10,000, you're going to be earning 2,000 just off of him. Now they're not just taking money from his check and saying, hey, you brought him in, so we're going to take money from him and give it to you. No, the company is like a bonus for you. They actually bonus this money to you because you personally brought him in to the business. Now, how exciting is that? Now, think about the type of people that you can go and find who can do a business like this. I mean, I could tell you a story of a guy who personally, he wasn't doing that well. He's a sapphire in our company, but he happened to go into a LA furniture store that was going out of business. He happened to walk up to this guy. He ended up doing a lot of stuff that was wrong because he just didn't know any better. And he just kind of told him everything that he could about this business, Jeunesse, and network marketing. And the guy really didn't understand because he wasn't used to this type of business model. He was used to more of a traditional business model. So he went and talked to his accountant. His accountant liked the idea, and she said, if you join, I'll join underneath you. I love network marketing. So they both joined, and next thing you know, this guy is one of the top people in our company, and he's a double diamond. He has many diamonds underneath him and even one double diamond. The guy who personally brought him in has only achieved the rank of a sapphire. And we'll talk about what a sapphire is later down in this video. So to make sure you stay tuned and watch that. But he's literally making $80,000 a month because he's earning off of 3 levels of this guy's team. How exciting could that be? Who do you think you can go to and talk to? And maybe you're not the superstar, but maybe you know somebody that could be a superstar. What if you brought that person into your business? What would that look like? And how could that change your life? Just bringing somebody in that goes to work and you go out there and just get to the point where you're earning what we call the matching bonus. Where you hit sapphire or you hit pearl and you're earning that type of income because you personally introduced somebody to this business that went out and crushed it. Just imagine what that could feel like, how that could be, for you, how that could change your life. And this is something I love is that, we have the ability, anybody has the ability to come here and recruit somebody and make maybe even just as much money as a person that is a diamond. That's what I love about this comp plan. Wendy Lewis developed the right behaviors of this comp plan where it pays, on the front end, but it also pays long term for people that need to make a great income long term. So that is just one of those amazing things that you just can't get over. Every time I talk about it, I get so excited because we have the ability to go out there and make as much money as we want and recruit as many people as we like to help them go out and make money. Because see, the thing is, when we go out there and help people make money, it benefits us. If I go and talk to somebody that's, 3,000 people down in my tree or whatever, I still get paid because that person personally came through somebody, right? So that's the great thing about this thing is that, if it personally, we can help anybody in our company because we have the ability to go out there and earn what we call these great matching bonuses because we personally brought them in through the tree and they end up falling on one of these levels. How amazing, like I said, can that be for your life? Matching bonus, this kind of just goes in a little bit more detail what that looks like. So each level, as you achieve and rank in this company, you can earn what we call the matching bonus. So, one thing you have to understand, you got to be active, you got to be qualified. So it means you got to be on auto ship. And those number levels or those percentages on which you can earn those bonus, they determine by the rank that you're defined, within the what we call the financial rewards plan or the compensation plan. This just gives you guys an idea of how that works, different levels, and each person that is on a different level, that's what they earn for that one level. So as you can see, like this person on this lady who has the red shirt on, she recruited the guy on the left and the lady on the right. On the first level, she's earning 20% off of those people. And then on their second level, she's earning 15%. And it goes down and down and down as you achieve more rank. Now, this is the great part about our company. Our company wants to reward you for going out and getting customers. Customers are people that can come in and they can do it a couple different ways. One, they can become a preferred customer. Two, they can actually what we call come into buy what we call a starter kit. And even though they're not building the business or anything, they're just buying product from themselves at wholesale. That could be a customer, or it could be somebody that just comes and buys from your website at retail. Look at this, guys. You can earn an additional 5%. 5%. Look at this. 5% customer acquisition incentive on your level 1. So you bring in 5 retail customers. Now you're not just making 20%, now you're making 25%. And if you bring in 5 more customers, right? You have 10 retail customers now. You're making an extra 10%. Now you're making 30%. Let's go back to that same what we talked about before. You brought this guy in, he's making 10,000. You were making 2,000 off of him because you brought him personally in. And let's say you're a pearl, so you're making 20% on your first level. Now you're making 3,000 because you personally went out and got some customers. How exciting can that be, guys? That's what I want you to think about. Our company is rewarding for the right behavior. We want you to go out and get customers because the customers is really going to be the people that are going to help you build your business. Eventually, they might even want to come in and build the business with you because they get so excited about the products. I've seen that over and over again. So again, go out and get customers. Talk to people about our products also. Maybe not everybody wants to join the business. Maybe people want to become a customer of yours. That's okay because you're going to get more check match for the more customers that you get. So either get 5 customers, you get 5%, or go get 10 customers and you get an extra 10%. How exciting is that? Now, this is the most, I say, gracious part of the company. They're taking 3% of the company's CV, commissionable volume, will be paid quarterly to the qualified diamond directors. So like this income is from like a pool that is based on shares earned by the qualified diamonds. And think about this. Our company, again, is rewarding the right behavior because it doesn't matter if I work with somebody in my team or if I work with somebody inside of, somebody else's team. We're all, when you're at the diamond level, the company is paying you to be a part of this diamond level where you're earning 3% of the company's CV. So they're giving you a bonus just for being a diamond. How exciting is that? When I can go and I can talk to anybody, I can help them build their business and it still rewards me. It doesn't matter what team it is. That's why we call this one team, one family, one Jeunesse. We're always helping people. People reach out to us all the time from all kinds of teams, and we love helping people because that really is the key to our business model. When you create the right behavior inside the company, people will follow. And like I said, at the end of the day, as the leadership goes, so will the company go. And so when you know the leadership is right, when you know we have a great corporate staff like Scott Lewis and Randy Ray and Wendy Lewis and so many other great executives at Jeunesse Global, we're rewarding the right behavior. And this is just another way that the company pays you. When you get to this diamond level, you're able to get a part of this bonus pool. And these shares can go for a lot per share. And think about it, 120 million in revenue and sales last month alone is what we did in sales. Take 3% of that and put that into what we call this pool where we're getting paid out quarterly. You do the math, pretty exciting. I'm excited to be here. Hopefully you guys are excited to see this and be a part of this too, where we can recognize you on stage as a diamond and show you that you could be a part of this bonus pool. I promise you, you will be excited when you see the type of income you can make as a diamond. Now, other bonuses, customer incentives, we can win trips. There's a lot of personal training here, conferences. This is a global opportunity. I mean, I could tell you some of the trips that these guys take. I mean, it's insane on some of the type of things that people are able to be a part of. We talk about this a lot, but most of the trips that I've been on, maybe a couple hundred people, maybe 400 people at the most, but not a lot of people go on these trips. It's usually a lot of the big people in the company. And their last trip alone, they had over 4,000 people win the incentive. Just average, some people just average new people coming to the company. Some people have been in the company, for a little while, but they earn these. And it's just amazing that our company is able to give out these type of bonuses, these type of trips, these incentives for you guys to go out there and just build your business. Where, Diamonds just went to Tahiti and Bora Bora. They do an Emerald experience when you hit Emerald. I mean, it's just, in Hawaii. I mean, there's just so many great things that we have at our fingertips, guys. And it's just so exciting to be a part of Jeunesse where you can have these type of trips, these type of incentives, and we're constantly doing these kind of incentives. I mean, where we're doing like a Shoot for Sapphire promotion. We did this. This is the third time we did this. As we've been in the company only for 7 months, and this is the third time I've seen this Shoot for Sapphire where they're giving out $6,000 incentive for you to go out and hit Sapphire. And we're going to talk about what Sapphire is so that way you guys can get really excited, because I know that all of you guys that are watching this, we have until the end of August 31st where you can go out and win that what we call Shoot for Sapphire promotion. But these are the type of things that this company does on a daily, what I call monthly, daily basis, where they're constantly disincentivizing us to go out there and make a lot of money for ourselves and win these amazing trips. I mean, how great is that? So let's go into what each rank looks like. An executive, as we talked about, it's you become a distributor. You basically purchase your starter kit, you get active with a minimum, what we call 100 CV or minimum order. So you basically come in with 100 minimum, and then you get on your auto ship and you bring in 2 people, one on your left, one on your right. They do the exact same thing that you just did, what we explained in the beginning, and then you go executive. Jade, the requirements, there's 2 different kind of requirements. One, you can personally help 4 people that you personally sponsored do the exact same thing we talked about in the beginning of the video. Go executive, so they get one on their left, one on their right. Or you can personally go out and get 8 personally enrolled distributors. So a minimum on 3 on one side. So as you can see over here, you have to have either 3 on one side or 3 on the other side, but it has to be 3 on one, 3 on either side. And that is going to equal up to 8 personal people. Those 8 personal people can help you go Jade. Our goal here, though, is to break executives. So if you can do it where you can help 4 personally enrolled executives or 8 personally enrolled distributors, then that'll help you go what we call Jade. Pearl. Now, this is where you start getting your business, where you start getting a little exciting. So you can do it a couple different ways. 8 personally enrolled executives. So one that gets one on their left, one on their right. So you help 8 people do that. Or you can go get 12 personally enrolled, what we call distributors, personal people that have come into your business. As we talked about, they got to be either 3 on the left or 3 on the right, but you can do it either way, 3 and 9 or 6 and 6, however you want to set it up. But as you're building your business, the key to this whole thing is that this is really where you're starting to get into the next level, where you're going to start earning what we call the check match. And check match is something where it's really good because as a Pearl executive, now not as just a Jade, you're only getting 1 level, but as a Pearl, now you're getting 2 levels. You're getting, on your first, we talked about 20%, and on your second, you're getting 15%. And this is the exciting part. The next part is Sapphire. Now, Sapphire is really going out and helping those 12 people that you personally enroll go executive. And as you can see from the diagram, 9 and 3 or 6 and 6 or 5 and 7, whatever it is, you just have to have people on your left side and your right side. when you do this, this is what we call the leadership rank of our company. This is where you start to really get into the leadership, get into the meat of our company, where you start to learn a lot more about how to go out there and build your team. You know, because I think once you get to this sapphire level, you're really at a point now where you can go to the next levels. And this is the key to our business, because once you go sapphire and you want to go other ranks as you go up higher in the company, your goal is to break a sapphire. And we'll talk about what that is, but really this is what it is. It's basically helping 12 people within that person who they personally had enrolled, help those 12 personally enrolled people go executive. And now you're going to earn 3 levels of check match, 20% on your first level, 15 on your second, and 10% on your third. How exciting is that, guys? And this is, I can see people, we've seen a lot of people come here in our team and hit sapphire. And so it's very doable. I remember when we first came to this company and we started to go to some of the earlier meetings and we started to talk to people, and some people were telling us, you know, sapphire was one of those ranks that a lot of people, it took them a lot of time to get to. And now, you know, you just see people popping sapphire like crazy because we accelerated the growth. There's, you know, there's products now that people, you know, are excited about, you know, like the instantly ageless and, you know, the Zen body and, you know, all the other products that this company's had for the last 5.5 years. But now we brought in these new products when we came on December 1st, and all of a sudden now people are just popping sapphire. You guys can do that. And even right now, like I said, they do a shoot for sapphire promotion every once in a while, and this is the 3rd time that they've done it. And if you have a chance, make sure you go to the video, Shoot for Sapphire. It's on our Diamond Dynasty 300 YouTube page. Watch that video and you'll understand what Shoot for Sapphire is and exactly, you know, what you have to do to go and basically get that promotion. Sapphire Elite. Now this is where you start getting exciting, because now you got your sapphire, right? You got your 12 personal people that you helped go executive, and now you're earning the next level. You get to Sapphire Elite. That's where you did 100 cycles. Those, what we call those team commissions. Remember those $35? Now they added up to about $3,500 a month just in team commissions alone. I know a lot of people that would get excited about $3,500 a month. And we got several people in our team that have actually hit this rank of Sapphire Elite and done very well and moved up to the next ranks, because this is something that is achievable. It's doable once you get your team growing, once you get things happening and you're helping other people go executive and helping them go Jade and go Pearl, and even to the point where you're going to help them go Sapphire. That's where we get excited. That's the next level. That's Ruby. See, as you can see here, we've helped 2 people go Sapphire in our organization. On top of that, we did over 200 team cycles, right? Where now we 200 times 35, that's 7,000 a month in team commissions alone. On top of that, guys, you're seeing that now the levels and the check match are opening up even more. How exciting is that? Now you're earning on 4 levels. And this just keeps happening and happening again. As you can see, once you go Ruby, which we had a couple of people already do that already, now you go to the next step, which is Emerald. And this is where you start to really get into what I call some serious income. Because at this point, when you help 4 people in your organization go what we call Sapphire, and you did a cumulative 500 team cycles in that preceding month, think about this. 500 times $35 is $17,500 a month in team commissions alone. What could you do with $17,500 a month? I mean, that is pretty exciting. On top of that, remember I was talking about that Emerald experience, that Hawaii trip? You're getting an all-inclusive trip to Hawaii. Everything's paid for when you're an Emerald. I mean, come on, guys. This is exciting. $17,500 a month can change a lot of people's lives. It'll change your life. And all you have to go out there is just help a bunch of people get what they want in life. This is where you start to get to, you know, what I call the life-changing income. Now, once you get to this level, Diamond, this is where we're at. We've helped 6 people qualify as a Sapphire. And we've done over 1,000 team cycles in our preceding month. So 1,000 times 35 equals 35,000 a month. $35,000 a month, guys. How exciting is that? And look at this. Now you opened up 6 levels of check match and you're in the bonus pool. And you get a diamond lifestyle extravagance, all paid for. Like I said, they just went to Tahiti and Bora Bora, and it was just an amazing experience for the diamonds that went on that trip. This type of income can change a lot of people's lives. I could definitely tell you it could change your life. It's changed our life, and we're so excited to be at this level in this company because at the point when we came in this company, there wasn't as many diamonds as there is now. This company now is producing diamonds faster than they did 5.5 years ago because they brought on some amazing products, like I said, to accelerate this growth. And now we basically, when we came into this company December 1st, within the first 60 days, we hit diamond. We were able to basically partake in that growth. That's exciting, guys. This growth is happening every single month. As you can see, this company is growing every single month more and more. Double diamond. This is where you go out there and you help qualify 2 diamond directors. So you have to have at least 2 different diamond director legs and have earned up to 1,500 in team cycles in that preceding month. 1,500 times 35 is 52,000 a month, guys. That's in team commissions alone. On top of that, you open up to the 7th level of the check match and you got the bonus pool. Guys, this is exciting when you get to this level because now not also are you making lifetime income that can change you and your family's life, but you've actually broke 2 diamonds. You've actually helped people go diamond. That they're just making the money that we saw on the last, just on the team commissions alone, that's the type of income they're making. Think about the type of life that would give somebody to help them and personally help them go diamond. Now, this is the greatest part I love about this company. In a lot of companies, this is going to be a little bit more high level, but in a lot of companies, you have to personally sponsor to go up in rank. In this company, you can actually sponsor, let's say we sponsor Sandy, and Sandy sponsored Joe, and Joe sponsored Tom, and then Tom sponsored James. Since you personally sponsored the first person, James is the one who went diamond. Even though the person that you sponsored, Sandy, is not a diamond, she has what we call a diamond leg because it goes back to you because you personally brought in Sandy. That means that you can count that leg as a diamond leg as one of your qualifications. How exciting is that, guys? Think about that. If you're on this and you're watching this video and you've been in this company or been in that company, think about how hard a lot of companies make it to go higher in the company because you have to personally sponsor this person and this person has to have this many people underneath them and they got to have this many customers. They make it truly harder and harder every time you move up in rank in a lot of companies because you got to personally bring in that person. And usually a lot of times it doesn't benefit you because you brought in Sandy, but James is the one who went diamond, but that doesn't count for you because you can only earn commissions off of it, but you can't earn rank advancement off it. I've seen so many things. That's why I love, like I said, our comp plan creates the right behavior of what I think the network marketing profession should look like. That's what I'm excited about because I brought Sandy in. Sandy didn't know James, but Tom knew James. And because James saw what he saw, he got excited and went diamond. I should benefit from that because I brought Sandy in. That's what I love about our company is that could be considered a diamond leg and help me go up in the company. How exciting is that? I love this comp plan because they make it so simple for people to go out there and make great income. And that, again, that qualifies, from a standpoint of, why this company is so great. This qualifies why our company is going through the momentum it's going through. That qualifies us, the leaders and the leadership that we're, attracting all over the world because people see this as a viable opportunity all over the world. Now, there are other ranks in this company, triple diamond, presidential, imperial, crown. The greatest thing about this company is that nobody's actually reach the top rank of the company, which is a Crown Diamond Director. So again, this is the most amazing part of this company is that it's been around over 5.5 years, but nobody has ever reached the top of the comp plan. How exciting is that, guys? You have the ability to come here and you can earn as much money as you want, and you can be as high as rank as you want, and you could even outrank us if you wanted to come into this and go out and build a bigger team than us. That's the best thing I love about network marketing is that it gives you the ability to go out there and you can even surpass the person that brought you in. How great is that? Our company is a global business, guys. Over 100 countries right now, 100 countries. And we have offices in all these different countries that you can see on the screen. Do you see all these places that we have offices in? I mean, come on, man. This is really a global business. You know how much it would cost you to have a global business that ships to over 100 countries? It'd be millions of dollars, millions upon millions of dollars. And this company is growing daily, and we're adding in new, what we call new countries. People are coming on board. They're seeing this idea. They're seeing these products, and they're getting excited more and more and more and more because they see what's happening within this business model, within this company called Jeunesse Global, what's happening all over the world. Now, think about this, guys. A lot of people, when they come to me, they talk about, oh, well, Jeunesse is going to be saturated. There's just, so many people that, are going to start buying the product. It's going to be everywhere. I have not seen a company get saturated unless they're only in one market. Like, let's say you're only in the United States, for example. There are 320 million people in the United States. This is a map of the populations around the world. So let's take the United States, for example. If you only had your business in the United States and you maybe had a couple million people in your business, you probably would get a little bit more saturated because you're only building in one country. But Jeunesse, they started their business model a little different. They started overseas first. So they started in Asia and all over Australia and Europe and Africa and all these other countries. So for 5.5 years, the United States maybe had, when we first came to the company, probably 10,000 distributors. And I would say most of those distributors were probably half of them were probably Asian descent, because the company, when they first launched, it launched with Asian leaders. So they all were building overseas in Asia. So there was a lot of, little pockets of people in the United States that were building a lot in the Asian community. So when we first came to this company, there was really no North American presence. And I would still say North America is still wide open. Canada, for example, 35 million people in Canada. I mean, there's probably, less people in Canada building this business. You could probably go up to 100 people, 1,000 people in Canada and talk to them, ask them if they know about Jeunesse Global or even Instantly Ageless, and they probably wouldn't even know what you're talking about. So don't think in your mind that this thing is even saturated at all, because we're in over 100 countries. Even if we took over the United States and we have millions of distributors in the United States, there are going to be people that haven't heard about this in Vietnam. There are going to be people that haven't heard about this in certain parts of Mexico, or certain parts of Asia, or Israel, or the Ukraine, or Russia. I mean, this is a global business that you guys get to partake in on a daily basis, to go out there and talk to people who might know somebody who might know somebody. I mean, I've seen people that, we talk to in Canada who have roots, in Israel. We talk to people in Canada who have roots in Trinidad. We've talked to people that have, roots in Vietnam. I mean, it's like when you're in, you never know who knows somebody anywhere around the world. I mean, with social media these days, the world has become smaller. And, with LinkedIn, Facebook, and so many different WeChat, so many different social media aspects, you can build a business truly all over the world now through the palm of your hand. With, our app called J Mobile, you can send emails, you can send a text message to somebody and have them take a look at some information and get excited and want to learn more about your business. Now, let's talk about the idea of teach to get to plus 2 preferred customers. This is the idea that most people don't really think about. Compound Effect was a book that I read by Darren Hardy, and he talked about the idea of little things that you do daily will add up over time. So, for example, you want to be in great shape, you want to look great, this summer, on the beach or whatever, then you have to start doing some things that are going to compound what is going to help you look like the body that you want. So you need to start working out probably a couple, 2-3 times a week. And then maybe you step it up and you add more. But everything that you do will compound on top of everything. So it's like compound interest. If, for example, if I went out and taught my 2 distributors, one on my left, one on my right, people that I helped me go executive, if I taught them how to do the exact same thing that I just did and also go get 2 preferred customers, month 2, I would have 4 new distributors and 4 preferred customers. If I taught those in month 3, the same people, how to do the exact thing that just came in, now I'd have 8 and 8. Now I want you to look at all the way down to the bottom, month 12. If I taught this throughout my entire organization, doing what we call this compound effect, or compounding on top of what we're teaching, which is teach 2 to go get 2, plus 2 preferred customers. By month 12, 4,096 people and 4,096 preferred customers. So that would be a total of 8,190 on both sides. So 16,380 people. Now I want you to think about this. Let's say you failed even by 90%. You missed the mark by 90%. That would still be 1,638 people. We're going to talk about why this is so important in the next couple slides. Let's say you failed by 99%. That's still 163 people. And that's only teaching 2 people how to do the exact thing that you just did. What about this? What if we taught our 12 people? We went Sapphire and we taught 12 people how to do this exact same concept. 12 people, go out, teach them how to get 2 people to become distributors, plus 2 preferred customers. What if we taught them that every month? As you see in month 2, we'd have 24 distributors and 48 customers. By month 3, you would have 48 distributors and 96 customers. And let's just go all the way down to the bottom, month 12, as you can see, 576 distributors in our business, and then 49,152 preferred customers. Let's say we added it all up, 49,000 for the total for the 12 months, 49,140 for distributors, plus 98,258 customers equals 147,398 people. Now, that might sound like it's crazy, it's too much to handle, the numbers don't make sense to you, but let's say you failed by 90%. 14,739 people. What if you failed by 99%? 1,439 people. Can you guys see that? If you even fail by 99%, you'd have 1,439 people if you taught that. Look at this. Residual income, and this is what we call distributors and customers. Let's say they're on a 60 CV of auto ship and they're on your pay leg. Pay leg means that's when, you remember we talked about the 600 and 300. Let's just say, for example of this, that, we already have all the CV that we need on one side of our business. Now all we're doing is going out there and building the other side. So let's say we have 100 people on our pay leg times 60 CV. That's 6,000 CV. That is a monthly residual income of $700 a month. I want you to think about that, $700 a month. You know what people would have to have in a bank to earn residual income of $700 a month? What kind of real estate you would have to have on a monthly basis coming in to have that type of income? You'd have to have $150,000 in liquid income to earn $700 a month interest. You have to have a $150,000 property, probably to make about $700 a month of residual income. And you're doing that here with 100 people buying your product on a monthly basis and your team on your pay leg. Guys, this is exciting, and look how this can grow. I want you to look at 1,000 people. For example, the fourth line, 1,000 people times 60 CV is 60,000 CV. That's 7,000 a month. You know what you'd have to have in a bank to do 7,000 a month in residual income? Probably close to $2 million. And you're making that with 1,000 people buying your product on what we call your pay leg. And this just keeps going up and up and up. See, guys, you have the ability to go out there and earn monthly residual income. And this, I mean, this is volume that doesn't even include any of the new package orders. It doesn't include any of the people that have come in and, you know, come into the business, you know, none of that stuff. I mean, this is just money that is on what we call the team commission side. These are the $35 cycles. This is what you can earn residual income wise looking at this chart. This should get you guys excited. You know, somebody who's building a business before, this should get you excited to see the type of income you can make here. I've sat down with real estate people, lawyers, doctors, people that own businesses, and they look at us and they say, how do you guys earn the type of income that you earn? Because we've gone out there and we've earned residual income. We've gone out there to do something that is going to pay us for a lifetime. That's what we get excited about. And then also helping a bunch of people go out there and do the exact same thing. Last thing I'm going to say, it all begins with you guys. Think about this. You know, I was listening to, a book by Wayne Dyer, Excuses Be Gone. And he also talks about this idea of if you can change your thoughts, you can change your life. And a lot of people watching this type of, information, you really do need to change your thoughts. Because a lot of times when you're watching a video like this, you believe for you personally, it's not possible. And we need to change that right now. We need to tell ourselves, this is possible. I can go out there and maybe it's not going to happen overnight. Maybe it's not going to happen in 6 months. Maybe it's not going to happen in a year. Maybe it's going to take a little bit longer. But if you can put in the sweat equity, and let's say, you can change your life, within 2 or 3 years, would it be worth it? Yes, it would be worth it. If you were making the type of income that an emerald makes or a diamond makes or even a ruby makes, it's worth it, guys. And it begins with you. You got to change your thoughts. That self-talk, that talk that you talk to yourself and you tell yourself that it's not possible or you doubt yourself. You got to change that right now. You got to be somebody different. You got to envision yourself being successful. See yourself on that stage, getting that, $6,000 Sapphire, Shoot for Sapphire bonus in Orlando in November. See yourself on a stage where, maybe your kids are right there on the front row and they're taking a picture of you because you're holding up that check, or you hit a rank in our company like a diamond. What do you think that's going to do for you? Feel that type of energy. Hear the crowd. They're roaring for you. They're going crazy. Your team is like clapping for you. And, maybe your family's there from a standpoint of, maybe your mom and dad, because you've always wanted to be successful and you flew them out there so they could see you speak. And you're there and they're just hearing you. Think about that type of smile that goes over your face. What are you wearing right there? See, it begins with you guys. Change your thoughts. Change how you believe in yourself. You have to believe, not having fear, but having faith. Do you believe you can do this? Say yes. Do you believe this type of income is possible to make? Say yes. It's possible, guys. I'm living proof. There's so many people on our team that are living proof. We have thousands upon thousands of people getting weekly checks in our team in Diamond Dynasty 300. We've had thousands of people upon thousands of people hit ranks in this company in Diamond Dynasty 300. We are excited, guys, that you are watching this, and we know that it begins with you. Whatever we can do to help you believe, to have faith in yourself, to know that it's possible, please reach out to us. Reach out to your business partner or your sponsor, your upline, the person that brought you into this business, and let them know you want to win at all costs. And even if you're scared to do this, do it with a little bit of what I call being afraid. Do it afraid. You know, I love this movie by We Bought a Zoo where he talks about 20 seconds of just insane courage. And at the end of the movie, he's there with his kids and he's recounting the scene where he's walking by a window of a restaurant and he sees this beautiful girl who ends up becoming this guy's wife, who ended up, later dying in the movie. But he remember walking in and he was nervous. And you're going to be nervous. A lot of people are going to doubt you. A lot of people are going to tell you no. A lot of people are going to say, oh, that's one of those things. It's one of those pyramid things. But you have to know within the shadow of your doubt that you're doing something right. You got to believe in yourself, just like this guy. When he walked up to the lady, he just said, with the best thing that could come to his mind, he said, why shouldn't a beautiful woman like you, go out on a date with a guy like me? 20 seconds of insane courage. He said something that he normally wouldn't do. He came out of his own character. He didn't care about his surroundings, what people thought about him. He came out of his own character to be courageous for those 20 seconds. And she looked up to him. She said, why not? See, for you guys, when you're watching this, it begins with you because you never know what people are going to say. But your goal is to go out there and just show them some simple information. We have lots of training here with Diamond Dynasty 300. I hope this video gets you excited about the type of income that you can make to go out there and not just change your life, but change a bunch of people's lives. Think about how that would make you feel if you can go out there and help people. What if you can go out there and just make a bunch of money because you want to drive a Ferrari? Because that's something you always wanted to have. You want to have that type of income where you can go out there and just, be able to buy the things that you want because you feel like you deserve it and you deserve it. Or maybe you just want to go out there and travel the world and have fun and, just meet people all over the world. What if that could be you? It starts with you guys. Change your thoughts and you can change your life. Again, I thank you guys for coming on this video and I look forward to showing you guys more stuff. We're so excited to have this type of training that you guys can come out here and just crush it. And we look forward to seeing you on the stages of the world. Me and Amani, we love you guys, and we'll see you guys in Orlando or any stage that we're in. And we're just excited to be here, guys.